Welcome back, everybody. I did some things and some stuff. Anyways,
Why does it just looks wrong?
it's because we've been in the regular game suit for like
Because
the entire time jump.
Because that outfit's so good.
Oh shit! It's in the cutscenes too. Now you get to see everyone else. Maybe.
I don't know. Joe looked normal from where. Oh, okay, there it is.
All right, you might want to hold on to something. We're coming up on the wall, and passing through can take a bit of getting used to.
What do you mean the wall?
Of course you don't. That's the point. It's a glamour woven by our ancestors to keep our village hidden from prying eyes. But don't take my word for it. Watch.
That was worse than a slug of Bacchus wine.
Clive, the sky.
It's blue, but how is that possible?
Magic.
You do know what a glamour is, don't you? Ours just happens to work both ways, and a good thing too. I wouldn't fancy staring at those sickly clouds every day.
Also, you know, reduces panic. These people don't know what's going on the real world.
And that concludes our little voyage. We're here.
Not sold on the Torgal one.
That's sold on any of them.
It's a long slog
It's
to
just
the
because it's
village,
different.
and a hard one. I hope you're up for a climb.
Don't like the red pants on.
Joshua,
On
I was
Joshua.
just thinking that too.
I don't like.
There's little things on each one that just makes them all look weird. I agree.
Jill's looks the most okay, but I like her regular outfit.
I like her in darker clothes. Yeah.
Finally.
I think it's the too bright of colors for her.
You didn't think we'd arrived, did you? The village isn't up here. It's on the other side of the mountain.
Joshua looks like he's wearing shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, homecoming. I haven't come home.
Watch yourself, Sid. This path can be treacherous. If not for the sheer drop, then for the beasts. who
Run off the
crowd it.
side. Fuck you.
Thank you for the warning.
Pretty.
And please,
It's a pretty good
call me
JPEG.
Clive. Sid's is an alias.
You will be pleased to learn, Lady
Sid's
Shiva,
my father's
that
name.
I have no such aliases.
Sorry,
Is that
Sid's my
so,
daddy's name.
Lord Margrace?
It's all the same to me.
Joshua, what was that?
He don't like her, I guess. I don't know. Oh, hello.
I was wondering when they
Wolf
would
traps.
send us.
Torgal, stay back.
Stand back. We'll handle this.
Oh, will you now? Shall I keep my axe and spells to myself?
Thank you.
Earlier you mentioned spells, yet I see you carry no crystals.
Since when did a bearer ever need crystals?
But then, where is your brand?
Waiting for me in Sunbreck, if I ever get careless.
Then it's in for a long wait.
Hello, doggo. You just stay over there.
Don't go back the way we came. There were wolf eaters there.
We're almost at the summit. From there, you'll have a better view of our home.
I can't wait.
Few have ever set eyes on what I'm about to show you. Just so you know.
This is not what I expected.
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
That's Gungaga.
It's been a long time since I saw the North looking so
Alive. How
I'm
is-
sure you have plenty of questions, but it's been a long journey, and I expect we could all do with a rest.
Magic.
Our humble village is only a short way from here. If you'd care to accompany me. Let's get ourselves in front of a fire, and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
it's beautiful, Shula.
And we aim to keep it that way.
Antelope. You stay over there, you silly fucks.
Are those stones glowing?
That's one of the cairns which maintain the glamour. Steer well clear.
I have a feeling we're going to have to destroy those.
Probably.
When I was doing the chronoliths, and I got to the Bahamut one,
If
the
search
final was
an
like,
act of rage,
I get Giga Flare and Satellite, and I'm like, yep, I know how to do this. I destroyed him in like 2 seconds. And throughout the time trial, I banked up to like 7 minutes.
So you've already done all the chronoliths?
Yeah, I did all the chronoliths.
Told you they're not that bad.
No, they weren't. Especially when you put on the timely dodge one. So you don't have to worry about it. Don't do it, Antelope.
Could we not have spared ourselves the mountain crossing by landing further north?
In clear view of the bay.
But why would you want to do that?
Joshua just seems really suspicious of her.
Mm-hmm.
On evening tides,
Does morning's light return?
open the gates! The tributary is home!
What a nice little town. I see trees of green.
Well, I never. Look at the size of that dog.
All right now, back to your duties. You'll have to forgive my people their curiosity. We don't get many visitors. Or any, truth be told.
But we are honored to be the first.
This is quite extraordinary. Like stepping into another world.
So do you believe me now?
No.
You've made it difficult not to, my lady. But how did your people chance to settle here in the north? Unless I am much mistaken, the moats of water long called the coasts of southern Ash their home. Until Drake's Horn fell and the Blight forced them ever inland, where...
We met our doom, along with our dominant. I see you've read the Gregorian churches,
That's what they wanted you to
but perhaps
think.
you'd like
My
to hear
God.
ours.
Another
That building
religion
over
to
there
believe
is
in?
the Witten Hall. It's where my people gather to discuss matters of import.
I don't
We can
care.
speak more
I really
inside,
don't.
once the place is ready to receive.
I'm already over
It shouldn't
this.
take long,
Well, I
but you're
can take
welcome
you
to
to this
explore the village
person,
while I see
and you
you.
have to believe me.
Yeah.
And then shows you all these things that
Just
make you a
that.
little bit suspicious of her.
Yeah.
But I'm the only chance you got, so you gotta listen to me. I'm so over that already, and that's probably the next fucking half hour of this DLC.
Probably. Or at least until the side quests open up. There's only 11.
Only it took us fucking 4 hours to do like 10, not even 10, maybe like 7.
Can I leave? Or am I stuck here? Okay, I can leave. Alright, so after this episode, I'll put everyone back in their regular clothing. I just wanted to see it, because it was kind of hard to really look at them when I put them on in the menu.
Oh, do you think he begs?
Probably.
Don't make him have to. Joshua Biter. Now you'll learn the history of our people as we remember it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't
What do you
care
think of
about
our
your
little
people.
haven in the woods? It might not have all the comforts of a southern settlement, but at least it's ours.
I don't think we know a whole
There's a
lot
lot to be
about
said for that.
Leviathan to begin with as a player.
Can't have been easy keeping this place a secret.
Like, the characters seem to
Not
know
easy, no.
They
bunch
know
of
that
shit,
they know
but-
that 100 years ago he disappeared.
Yeah.
That's it. We don't know where the fuck he
Us.
went.
And well, yes,
This man, Wallius, is he Leviathan's dominant?
that's right. Though he's no man, Wallius is still a baby.
A baby?
I have to kill a baby?
Forgive
Hell
me,
yeah.
but you said that the Dominant and his icon were bound inside the Surge almost a century ago. That would surely make him older still.
It would, if he'd been allowed to age. But the spell robbed the poor bairn of even that.
I'm sorry.
Wallius was the son of my great-grandfather. Leviathan awoke within him almost immediately. But instead of allowing the lad to live out his life as a valued member of the community, my ancestors sought to put
Why do you
his
keep
power
eating
to
shit off the
good
floor and then
uses.
hacking?
Sadly for
You
them,
know better.
the icon sensed their treachery and summoned a wave so large it would have swallowed the entire village if my ancestors hadn't stopped him.
Then it is not the surge that binds the child, but time itself.
Yes,
Forgive me. I'm still not sure I understand.
I'm not surprised. It isn't the easiest thing to explain. Which is why it might be better if I took you to see him. Show you exactly
The baby's
what he
powers
has to
activated.
endure.
They needed to stop it to save the
That
village.
is where
Yeah.
we came.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Let us
That's
be
it.
off.
It's too hard to
There's a
explain.
road that leads
No,
north
like,
from the
baby
village.
couldn't control it
Take
because,
us right
duh.
into the surge.
Leviathan said, I can be free if I just possess this baby. And fucking did.
Are you bound for the wave, tributary?
We are, Delina.
I thought that
spread the
nameplate
word
said
about our
different
guests.
lady.
Have. Everyone knows to treat them as family.
You shouldn't have any trouble now, but just in case, I would have you accept this symbol of our people.
Oh shit, it's one of those seals. Nice.
That's very kind. I look forward to meeting the family.
The feeling's mutual.
Should the tributary be indisposed, feel free to ask me any questions you might have regarding the village.
It's
and I'll do
definitely
my
a
best
different
to
woman.
answer.
Thank you. We will.
I think it's a
Then I'll
deferrent.
bid you good tide.
There
Our
we
storehouse
go.
lies across the bridge. If you're short of supplies, you may find what you need there. Though we will
Fuck
have
you,
to
I'm gonna
ask
go
you for
buy mine.
recompense, poor as we are.
Sid,
Hello.
you are Sid, aren't you? The man the tributary told us about?
Yeah, sure,
I
whatever.
wonder if you could help me.
With what exactly?
Oh, nothing too troublesome. Do you know my husband, Pavat?
No.
No,
He's the
I
village
just got
smith,
here, lady.
among other things. Anyway, his name day's not far off, and I wanted to make a gift for him. He's a craftsman, you see, and he's been fretting about running low on the flowers he uses for dye making. So I wondered if you might collect some for me and give them to him.
It's like the 5th time
This
we've gone out to
gift
have to
might
collect
be
fucking
better coming
flowers.
from you.
I'm just gonna roll up to this
Perhaps,
dude
but
I've
it
never
can't
met and
for
hand him some
reasons I
flowers.
can't go into.
It's from your
Please,
wife.
I know it sounds daft, but I'd be ever so grateful.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Fine.
It's not
Which
the,
flowers
not the
does your
dumbest
husband
thing
need?
I've ever done.
Yeah.
Sweet little blue ones that grow around the fount. Elder's blessings, they're called.
I
But
once
use
fell
every day our
50
fabrics so
stories in a
always feel close to water
20-foot,
like
like,
they are.
mountain one
You don't
time
need to go to the
while
trouble of
fighting a
picking
big,
them yourself,
gigantic
though.
guy.
Just speak to the field hands and ask them to share their harvest with you. 2 basketfuls should be enough for my husband to be getting on with.
2 basketfuls it is.
What was I saying? Oh, with the 11 quests, some of them actually relate to the main story quests. So it's a good thing we cleared all of that before coming through here.
Oh, I'll have her hide when she gets back. Oh, sorry. I was leagues away.
Water pun.
Mm-hmm.
If you're after something from the storehouse, it's actually my wife you'll want to talk to. She will have to charge you for the goods, though. Not that we'd fleece you or anything. It's just, you know, needs must.
I understand.
Saying that, she might not be able to get anything down for you for a bit.
Ah, right.
She's got her hands full with the inventory, you see. It should have been my daughter's job, really, but the willful little rills decided to make herself scarce.
Thanks,
The
man.
heavens
Sounds about
only
right.
know where that girl's got to.
If you'd like me to keep an eye out for her.
Oh, no. I couldn't ask that of an outsider. Could I? You wouldn't mind?
Unless.
Unless.
Of course not. She won't have gone far.
Hey,
will
my
she?
hands are pretty full and my child's gone
I'll scour the
missing.
entire village for her and come up
It
with
might
plans.
take me a minute to
I was
find
thinking she might
her,
have gone on another one of her
unless...
little adventures.
A free spirit, is she?
Aye, that she is. Can't get her to sit still. Especially once you heard you lot were on your way. Outsiders! Should have seen her little eyes light up. Oh, if she wanted to watch you arrive, should have made for the low gate where you first came in.
Oh,
The guard there might have
so
spotted her.
she's left town.
Maybe you could ask him. Ruka, her name is.
All right. I'll let you know if I find her. Try not to worry.
Okay, any that way? No.
You, flowers, now.
Yes.
Excuse me. I wonder, might you be able to spare a basket of Elder's blessings? Pavard's wife tasked me with collecting some for her husband, and suggested that I speak to you.
Ah. Werda wants you to bless her better half with the fruits of our labour, does she? Go on then. Give the old fool something to squirm about.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't worry about it. An old fool Pavard may be, but if you come bearing gifts, he's not fool enough to turn you away.
I'm glad to hear it.
I think.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fuck's that mean? You hand over the flowers, and the wife pops around the corner and goes, "Ha ha, you're married now. I'm free!"
Right, something like that.
And runs
yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Friend?
Thank you. Forgive my presumptuousness, but the smith's wife has asked me to make her husband a present of some elder's blessings. 2 basketfuls, to be precise.
Well, I have one, if that's any help.
Thanks.
It is. I'm much obliged.
You know what? This is a necessary quest.
They really are beautiful.
Aren't they just? Though that's not the only reason they have a special place in our hearts.
Long
Legend
ago,
has
our
it that
people
whenever
used
people
these
fled
plants
from
to
Ash,
save our
a
lives.
tributary of the time took some seeds for them. And as they wandered high and low across the Twins, he'd plant them wherever they stopped for water. Every elder since has done the same. So when we finally put down roots here in Mysidia, the flowers did too.
That's what they do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you not done?
Well,
Just walks
that's
away.
2 basketfuls. Time to visit Pavat.
I guess that one's done.
Completely necessary quest. Hey, can you do this thing?
Excuse
Thing's
me.
right like 5 feet away from her.
This daughter, have you?
Yeah, I guess I can.
Ruka.
Cool.
I have, as it happens.
Disappears from the game.
She went out through the gate not long ago.
Out of the village? Alone?
Aye, she does it all the time.
There's monsters out
There's a
there.
path off to the left which leads down to the river. Nice little spot, that.
Oh, cool.
Safe
I
as
saw
you
that.
like.
I wanted to
The
go
beast
down there
alone
anyway.
don't dare come so close to the village. That's where she'll be. Go and have a look if you don't believe me.
I don't believe you,
Well,
bitch. Cloak top.
this must be the path.
Hello, little girl. Don't be dead.
It's gonna look really bad if I just walk back in and be like, "Girl's dead." Found some sharp fangs next to her. Shove. Just barrels into her, throws her into the river head first. She hits her head on the rock.
You must be Ruka.
I saw her down by the river. She slipped and fell. She's floating away.
Read minds.
What?
Your father asked me to keep an eye out for you. You left without telling him where you were going. He was worried.
But I went to look for you.
Well, now you found me. What do you say we head back to the village and let your father know you're safe?
All right. And on the way home, you can tell me all about the world beyond the wall. I want to know everything.
Well, shit's fucked.
Yep.
Everything might be a stretch.
Thank you for bringing her home. And sorry for the trouble.
Oh, no. It was a pleasure.
What the fuck?
Daddy,
Interpretive
did
dance.
you know that there are villages 10 times as big as Haven in the outside world? 10 times! Cities, they call them. And in these cities,
You know, I bet they
have
wanted to do the fucking
walls and towers and
blitzball
castles.
prayer, but they're like, that's a little
Think I
too
was
on the
worried?
nose.
Yeah.
You can tell me all about the outside world later, Sweet Pea. Now go and help your mum with the stores.
All right.
Thanks for putting up with her questions. She, has a lot of them. One of the big ones being, what are the people beyond the wall like? Reckon you've made a good first impression?
Good.
Are we the only one she's ever met?
Now you are. The rest of the world can't know we're here, so we'll have to be very careful who we're letting in and out. A few of us might make the occasional trip to shore for supplies, but for the most part, we'll make do with what we've got, including what the old Northerners left us.
I mean,
Yes.
it's a nice plot of land.
Built on top of the old ruins, didn't
You
they?
really shouldn't have to go back to the
Well,
shore.
they make for fine foundations. Their
Well,
masons
some
clearly
maybe
knew what they were
some
doing.
Stuff can't grow here.
That's one thing we don't have to worry about. Oh, it's everything else that's the problem.
Like like
Medicines,
maybe
metals,
potatoes
toolmaking,
can't grow in the
anything like
soil,
that.
but
Yeah,
We have
I
to
get it.
dress up as traveling merchants and make a trip to the outside and pray to every cloud in the heavens that nobody sees through us.
Which explains why you need Gil.
Aye. And now Ruka's back. My wife should be free to assist you with any
it'd be
potential
really cool if
purchases.
we can just donate money to them.
Yeah.
Because we've got a fuck ton that we don't
So
use.
please,
Yeah.
do make good use of our stores, because we fully intend to make good use of your coin.
I'll be sure to keep my purse strings loose.
Huh.
Cool.
So I
Anyway.
guess the next one's gonna be Haven Blacksmith now available.
Probably. I feel dirty. We're cheating on Blackthorn.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing me daughter back. I don't grudge her looking for adventure, but she's got to pull her weight like the rest of us. Anyway, now we've got the inventory done, I can attend to my own tasks. Like seeing to our visitors' needs. So,
I turned my head to
was there
look
all you
over at
wanted?
something and my neck cracked.
When you've decided what
Or
you want,
tweaked.
just
It had that
let me
little
know.
bit of that little twitch that hurts. Minwoo belt.
Well, if you're sure you need it. Very well.
Well, thank you.
What do you think
Now
the
I have things to
tributaries see
upgrade.
from yours outside?
Hello.
Here's these flowers.
I love you.
What do you want?
Your wife asked me to bring you these flowers.
Happy name day. I guess.
That woman. Come out. I know you're there.
Who? Me?
They're not actually married, are they? She's just a stalker.
Would either of you care to explain what's going on?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you.
I think you did.
It's just
And I don't like your ruse, ma'am.
Standoffish at times, and I thought this might be a good way for the two of you to get acquainted. What with you being a swordsman like, and him being the only smith in the village. It'd be a shame if you couldn't turn to him for help.
The only reason he couldn't turn to me for help is because I had my hands full with all the orders you lot dumped on me. I'm pretty much done with them now, though. But, for the record, the tributary said that we were to lend you outsiders our aid, and that's exactly what I was planning to do. With or without my darling wife's meddling.
Oh, okay. At least they're actually married.
Here we are. Acquainted. So, if there's out you need, just bring us the materials, alright?
All right.
Alright then. And tar for the flowers. I was running low.
You use them for dyeing, I hear.
Aye. Crush the petals and it makes a fine and lasting blue.
I don't know if
Use
you've
it to
noticed, it's
stain
kind
the
of our
cloth
thing.
for our
Yeah.
tunics and pennons. Remind us where we come from, like.
I do like their little
As modes of
design.
water,
It's very simple.
children of the sea.
I mean, I like the
That's
white and
right.
blues as colors.
Pattern 2 was left by our ancestors. The Ceaseless Rill, it's called. It symbolizes the river of our tribe, with the strength of Leviathan running through it. And no matter how that river has ebbed and flowed, changed its course, the flowers have always been with us, growing on our banks. I should get back to work. If you need something crafting, let me know.
Oh well. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Wasn't it just?
God, that is throwing me off. Just do it. Just finish the circle. Oh. Ooh. That's neat.
Funny time you just decided to put Titanic block on.
Right? Like, that's interesting. I just looked at Bahamut and was like, we haven't actually used Mega Flare, like, much. Even though I used it all throughout the fucking Omega fight, but
What is it you
that
want?
was real risky. Can we upgrade it? Doesn't look like it.
Till next
I
time,
guess
then.
not.
Wow, you're completely useless.
Yeah. Is that everyone?
That was
Looks like
what,
it.
3 quests?
2.
3? 2? Only 2?
Yeah. We got the flowers for the blacksmith and found the child. 2 out of 11, so, I mean, moving right along. I'm sure they'll, like, steadily trickle through as we go through the
Just up ahead.
story
Ships?
bits.
But are we not still
Fathers
leagues from the
fell.
shore?
Well, help him up.
Yeah.
I can't. He doesn't have a head. He won't stand back up.
The quickest route to the surge is due east, past the second galley.
Shula, how did these ships come to be here?
What do you imagine happens when an icon of water gets angry?
Really, brother? Did you have to ask?
I don't like you in this DLC, Joshua.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
that's not good.
Hi.
Foul creatures consume
Oh my god, they are
everyone and
scary.
Always were.
Everything save sharp knives, it seems.
What the fuck?
All you did was make them a little taller. And it changed them entirely.
Yeah. They're no longer like cute. They're not cute scary anymore.
You're not supposed to see what's under the robe. Or their mouths. You're never supposed to see their mouths.
Mm-hmm. Now they just look like lizard people.
Mm-hmm.
I can smell the sea.
You ruined
it's
it.
not far now.
You ruined it, Final Fantasy 16.
It does make sense if they're actually scholars, though.
No, those are only in 14.
Only 14.
And they're the
We'll
small
follow the
ones.
coastline
Yeah.
north. There's a
Without
bridge that'll
mouths,
take
by
us
the
across
way.
to the cape.
They have no mouth, but they must ton. And they may, in
You
fact,
don't wanna
even
go down
bury.
there. Trust me.
Do I even want to ask why?
That's just Leviathan right there. That's it with its mouth open.
I don't think it'll be that big.
I don't know. We'll find out.
It'll be like Kuza Beast big. Not like Titan big.
Might I inquire about the ray of light?
It's what
What
prevents
makes
the
you think
surge
it's
from being
stopped?
reclaimed
What
by
makes
the
you
sea.
think what do you think is being used
While you
to stop the
still ask
tide, Joshua? Really, brother, did you have to ask?
Yeah. Wish we could have brought Ambrosia.
I think it'd be funnier if it's just
You said before
inexplicably
that the
it's
child is
there.
bound with
Yeah.
the
Like, we didn't
surge,
bring it to Ash.
Uh-huh.
but you've yet to tell us how we're meant to reach him. I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps around the cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip,
We're gonna touch
there is
tips.
a path down
Nice.
to the seabed. And the wave's origin.
If it wasn't a baby,
Right.
the joke would have been touching tips with Leviathan.
It won't be the first dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
What does that mean? How about you don't worry about it? I still might use that as the name.
What?
Touching tips with Leviathan.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess we're doing a fight now.
We had 10 minutes.
Yeah. We got enough time to get to the boss.
This is the first. This is Amarang in the first.
Mm-hmm.
It's not much further now.
The path seems well kept. Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Walius's descendant.
But surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to. To show him that he isn't alone, and that there are still some of us who would see an end to his suffering. Suffering you will soon witness with your own eyes.
I feel like you're just trying to prove yourself to Leviathan
Forest
to try
grows
and get it to
quickly
jump out of
here.
the baby.
Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of
That's
months.
probably what she wants you to do, is to take Leviathan from the baby.
Yeah.
So that the baby can fucking live.
Well, there's that too.
Live its regular ass life, because now it's not being controlled by a fucking sea snake.
Does the light point the way to the child?
It does indeed.
Did you even have to ask? I'm being snippy with Joshua.
Joshua's been snippy the whole time.
Suspended in midair.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Remained untouched
Yeah, it's
by
almost like
time
it was
for
frozen in
ages.
time, like we talked about.
It's not right.
No. It's not.
I find it beautiful.
There. Up ahead.
Let's roll up to a baby sticking on a trident.
Yeah. Just like Luna Freya.
Mm-hmm. That was the
Holy
reference.
fuck.
Down in the center. Follow me.
I was expecting a dungeon. Are we actually fighting Leviathan?
How about those other 9 quests?
Right? Oh.
He's still primed.
I'll never forget my first priming. The fear.
Me either, says Clive.
Yeah.
One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin
Being born.
committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end. He must be so frightened.
Oh no, and that moment is lasting fucking hundreds of years at this point.
You don't mean
I'm not gonna kill him.
Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for no reason. What if I told you there was a way to remove Walius's icon?
I tell you, you were a madman.
It's hard to believe, I know. But it can be done.
Just ask Jill.
It isn't without
And
its risks.
Joshua.
part of the Icon remains no matter what.
So, it might still come to violence.
I don't know. It depends on the dominant. I've seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control.
I fought a dragon in
But
space.
I do know one thing. If we turn our backs on this child, there will be no end to his suffering. And I think that a worse fate than the alternative. Don't you?
Very well. Do what you must.
All right,
And whatever
stabs the
happens,
baby.
I will own the consequences.
But here's the tricky part. We might get the powers, but baby is still primed, so
Don't be afraid, little one.
we're still going to have to fight Leviathan, just like we fought Titan or Garuda, like the third round. And hope that the baby doesn't die when we win. Oh. It's just a little water.
Hush now. It's going to be all right.
Is it done?
I think so. I can feel the Icon inside me. But something's wrong. He wasn't just afraid. He was angry. All right. Let's see what you've given me.
Leviathan tutorial. Let's see.
All right, what's the difference between shooting regular magic and fucking Leviathan's head shooting magic?
It acts like a gun, I guess. The tidal gauge, so you have to refill. Gauge will slowly replenish over time. It can be refilled quicker by pressing O. What was that? Tidal gauge is also replenished when successfully executing a precision dodge. Okay. Or one again while dodging to roll in the air. Okay. So a double dodge, I guess.
Tidal torrent can be used while rolling.
Cool.
Leviathan!
No, just a negative. But a formidable adversary nonetheless.
Okay, not sure I like that.
Oh, look. It has friends.
Ah.
Thanks, boy.
I feel like that's not even reaching it.
I don't think so either. Don't think I really like the gun.
I mean, it'll probably be good in a group.
Yeah.
Or a large enemy that you can continuously hit.
Like, it's staggering pretty good.
Clive trying to do his badass. Oh look, it's got friends. When like fucking bag fumbling because we don't know how the fight works.
Like, that eats the stagger bar. That's neat.
Maybe it'll have something better when we actually level it up.
Yeah. It still has a third ability, too.
And you don't have tidal
Is
wave.
everyone all right?
Right, tidal wave is the other one.
You said Walius was frozen in time. That he knew we were here.
For the achievement. I just did the hardest one, I think. Doing the quick refill.
I don't know. He's never reacted to anything or anyone. Until now.
Muthos.
The child has been bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal at once.
It's not that simple. I wish
Just
it
push
were,
the off
but
button.
The off
there's
button
more
is in
to
its
this
heart.
tale. It would be better if I explained back at the village.
I see. Then let's return before it gets dark.
I'm going to be very
sorry,
upset if we don't
Walius.
actually fight Leviathan.
I will make this right.
That's a Vanaz theme in 14.
So, part of Leviathan is inside you now, is it? Does it hurt?
No,
I feel moist.
not anymore anyway.
Good. Because I still have need of your strength. If you want to know the rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
Of course.
Before
We'll do
that,
the-
though.
On the next episode.
Yeah.
Oh, let's look at Leviathan's moves first.
Let's see, so it's got this move, Abyssal Tear.
You have a shot lock.
Huh. Okay. And then Tsunami, which is just destruction.
It looks like it's another Giga Flare.
Yeah. Interesting.
That's a stagger killer.
Let's see. What is the details? There we go. Upgrade. Brings up fire speed. Increasing maximum possible hit count. So stagger goes away.
So here's the question. Your other really good stagger move is Diamond Dust.
Uh-huh.
Does it replace Diamond Dust?
No. No, Diamond Dust just destroys. Extends range of swell, increasing its overall area of coverage. I don't think we'll be using Leviathan except for Tsunami, if that. Tear size will slowly increase over time. 1 to 3. The larger the tear, the more water will pass through. Well, abyssal tear is active. Will increase its growth speed, so it acts just like.
It's got a charge bar.
Yeah. Increases maximum tier size from 3 to 4. So it acts like Mega Flare, basically.
You only need 300 for Tsunami.
I can max it out. It's only 1100.
I know, but you only need fucking 1,000 for that. That's crazy.
We'll see you guys in the next episode.